What is up, guys? It's your boy J-Vobs here on the call tonight for League of Gentlemen Week 14 action between my Green Bay Packers and their Oakland Raiders. Another day, another must-win game for us. We got a clutch sim victory. Nothing to do with me playing the game, just getting a sim to go my way, and all I know is. We gotta keep winning. We gotta win these games somehow, some way, somehow. We pulled off against the Chargers. We pulled off against the Vikings in a sim. Now we gotta travel to Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas unless we win. Allegiant Stadium, the site of tonight's matchup, and the Raiders will start with the first possession. As soon as I'm done texting. Well, Lutz has it teed up. He winds and sends it, and we are underway. And he's going to bring it out. And he gets to where he would have been had he just taken a knee at the 25. It'll be interesting to see what the Raiders still have as far as players go. We've both been pretty active as far as trading has gone, so I wouldn't be surprised if this team looks completely different from what it is in real life right now. He's still got Derek Carr at quarterback. Okay, well, I see that. 2 tight ends to start this game for the Raiders. And a handoff to Echane, who only gets 2 on that handoff. And a good job recognizing the play and getting in the backfield. Well, not necessarily in the backfield, but making the tackle by Sheldon Rankins. So that will make it 2nd and 8. And if I sound a little raspy, that's because I'm tired. I worked late last night and I'm still recovering from that. Nothing against y'all, of course. And give inside, and Kenny Clark makes the stop this time. Another inside handoff and another short gain. Actually, it looked like an outside handoff that turned into an inside run. And it'll be a 3rd and 6 situation. Now they're probably going to have to throw this ball, and they come out with 3 wide receivers. And the tight end's also on the right-hand side. They got 3 different receivers on the right. And that pass, and it's caught for a first down. Good job holding onto it despite the hit. Devontae Adams, of course, he's going to hold on to it. He still has Devontae. Okay, good to know that too. So 1st and 10 at the 38, and a check down to Echane, and Echane gets a gain of 9. It's close to another first down there after that quick wheel route there. Clearly, it seemed like that's what he was looking for the whole time, was that wheel route. Wasn't even looking for anything else, and now in 2nd and 1, he's spreading out the formation here. He will run out of it anyways, and he's got enough for the first. He just got a yard there. That's all he needed. Just shy of midfield to the 49 is Echane. Pardon that interruption. I apologize, guys. And everybody asked me a question. The pass is incomplete from Derek Carr. I was only halfway focusing on coverage on that play. Luckily, it was a very basic coverage, 2nd and 10, following the incomplete pass. And he's trying to find holes in my zones, and I'm just over here committed to like stopping the run and really not doing much else. Even though I should be committed to stopping the run. And that pass broken up by Rasul Douglas. In man coverage, he broke it up, and now it's 3rd and 10 for the Las Vegas Raiders. And yes, I know my commentary is not tip-top shape either right now. I'm honestly just still a little out of shape from last night, and it's we got 3rd and 10 here for the Raiders. And here's the pass. He's got his receiver, Hunter Renfrow, and that moves the sticks. He managed to beat Stokes on the right side. Actually, that was Jair. That's Jair who we beat. I was hoping Jair could hold in man coverage against their 2nd best receiver, not even their number 1 receiver. Achane gets this carry, he gets 4. That's his best run of the game so far. We've done a good job stopping the run, but this pass defense has been nothing but utter. Just I don't know how to explain it. I'll let you guys fill in the blank. It's not been pretty, that's to say at least. We've been terrible defending the pass so far in this game. And he's going to come out 5 wide. He's not even afraid to show he's going to throw the football at this point. He's going to go end zone, and that is going to go out of the back of the end zone. So that makes it 3rd and 6 coming up for Vegas. And they will come out, they're coming out with 2 running backs. I thought it was 2 tight ends at first. They're coming out with 2 running backs here on 3rd and 6. Oh, and the pass is caught by Renfrow. Right over the head of the linebacker I was on. Right over his head. I was hoping he would have some vertical to get there. He did not, apparently. It was out of his reach. First and goal at the 6. More like the 5.5, actually, looking at it closer. And a draw play, and Achane's going to get in. Touchdown Raiders. So that makes it 7-0 Raiders on top here in the first quarter. First drive of the game, he drives down the field and gets a touchdown. And the kick by Cole is not returnable. It actually hits off the padding behind the back of the end zone. So we're going to come out 1st and 10. First drive of the game, look to get something going after that disaster, defending any sort of passing play on that drive. Jones takes a hit and narrowly intercepted. He sent the house, and I had max protect as you can see, every person that could be protecting the quarterback was in protection. It just didn't give Mac Jones enough time to throw it. It's just a split second longer, and I had Smith and Jigba wide open. Well, not wide open, but in a favorable one-on-one situation. And here we go. Smith and Jigba has this one, and that's a first down. A good job on a dig route. And that's our first real positive play of the game on either side of the ball. Saw his linebacker. I pretty much did the same thing to him he did to me, except I knew he had not enough speed rather than not enough vertical. Jones spins off at first tackle, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But at least he got 3 and not 0, because it was looking like a short, even a shorter gain than that, if it was a gain at all. So that makes it 2nd and 7. Pass caught by Jacoby Myers, and Jacoby has a first down. So move the sticks once more. I'm liking the shotgun look right now. It's working for me. But I got to be careful here. I'm going to check it down to Aaron Jones. Jones spins out a guy and gets the first. What a little spin move there by Aaron Jones out of the backfield. I think that's actually a rushing play, because that was a backwards pass. No, they're saying it's a forward pass. Okay, either way, it's the 16-yard gain. Jones breaks a tackle initially, but again, the Raiders swarmed to him. So 2nd and 8 coming up. Jones has a hold, runs into his own guy, but picks up a first on the carry up the middle.
Jones again, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
So 1st and 10 from the 11. They can get a first down at around the 1. Don't have to, actually no, we do have to snap it again. First and 10, quick slant, Jacoby Myers is in. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers, and the answer is on the board. Jacoby Myers gets another touchdown for the Packers. Lutz to tie the game, and it's through. Well, are we in for another shootout? This season has been a lot of different shootouts across the board for us. Their defense certainly let us down on that first drive, but the offense picked them right back up. He might bring this out again. He's going to bring it out. He's going to get to the 21. 14 seconds to go here in the first. The Raiders, they executed well on the last drive, especially on 3rd down when they really needed to. So really, it's going to be up to our defense to make plays to win this game. That's how we beat the Chargers 2 games ago. And it seems like that could be how we're going to have to beat the Raiders. And there's a run. Oh, he's got a speed, and he's got first. Achane with a 16-yard dash. We were doing a good job hemming him in, but that was an outside run. We've been committed to stopping the inside run. in this game, and he kind of pulled the trick, pulled the rabbit out of the hat, went with a sweep play. So that's the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 7. Raiders have the ball. They just got a 16-yard gain, so they got a drive going already here. He's coming out shotgun look yet again. He's gonna motion the receiver out to the right. He's going to run this football, and it's a big gaping hole yet again. And all of a sudden, the running plays are there. In the first drive, we were stopping them. Not on this drive. It took Rasul Douglas to make the stop after a gain of 13. So, another first down. Now they're on the plus side of midfield. They will look to throw this ball. And that pass is intercepted by Jair Alexander. And there's the defensive play we were looking for. Derek Carr under pressure. Let's go with a wobbler. And it's intercepted by Jair. And look at that. Look at all those white shirts meeting, just rendezvousing at number 4. So now Mac Jones and company back out, looking to replicate what happened on that last drive, which was a touchdown, and that's not going to get the job done. Just a 1-yard gain for Aaron Jones. No push from the line. That will make it 2nd and 9. And a good catch there by Austin Hooper, despite taking a hit. He's on the plus side of midfield, and that moves the chains. So that's a first down for Austin Hooper, who was pretty big in our game against the Chargers. Jones cuts it outside, and he is tripped up after a gain of 7. Found a hole there. Just a little hole there. So you can make that 2nd and 3 now. Mack is back out in the shotgun once more. This is definitely a zone coverage. And Austin Hooper out of the left side has it, and Madden does not cheat here. It does give me the forward progress I deserve, and it's a first down. I was waiting to see if it would cheat me out of a first down. I've seen my opponents cheat out of first down, so I was waiting to see if it happened to me there. It did not. And again, Jones just breaking tackles to keep us on schedule offensively, as he gets 3 on that. I'm liking what Aaron Jones is doing so far. He hasn't had much to work with so far, but he's done what he's needed to do to keep this offense going. And he's given him some things to think about. Oh, well. Okay, well, that just flipped the play. It didn't change what I wanted it to. Pass caught by Darius Slayton, his first completion of the game. I should say his first reception of the game, and that is a first down. It's not what I intended to do, obviously, when I changed the play, but I changed the play. And it worked out, I guess. And Jones has another hole, and he's got another first. It's going to be first and goal at the 9.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So now first and goal. Can we punch it in again? Aaron Jones gets outside. He does get 5, but it was strung out at the end of the day by that DB. So good job by him making sure that didn't turn into anything more than a few yards. Could have been a tutty. So now second and goal. And this is A.J. Dillon. He does have a touchdown for us on the season in the game against the Lions. He does not have one there. So now it's third and goal at the 1. You think we don't get this here? Do you think we go for it if we don't go backwards at least? I have to think about that. But let's just try and get it on this play right here, right now. I think he realized that he needs to bunch him up. And Aaron Jones is into the end zone. Forget about that. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. Who needs to go for it on fourth down? Well, not us in this situation, as Jones does break the plane right there.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
And Lutz drills the extra point. 2:27 to go here in the first half.
Makes the score.
And we now have a 14-7 lead.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Lutz sends it deep. And Achane will not bring it out. That is a touchback. And we have it first and 10. Or I should say they have it first and 10 now. Carr comes out with that weak I formation look. He's going to throw out of it. And somehow Adams got there. And he gets a gain of 4 out of that. So not a huge play, but a play that keeps the drive alive, go alive for them. It's a positive play. And we need to try to make that big play defensively. To ensure that he can't just keep dinking and dunking for these first downs the way he has been so far. And he cuts it back. He finds the hole and he has a first. That's Achane again. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. He's really liking this formation here. The I formation with 2 wide receivers. That's been his thing so far. And here's the gift to Achane. Not this time. He went absolutely nowhere. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10 at the 41. Make him change that formation up now, maybe. Yep, 3 wide receivers. Here we go. I wasn't about to keep getting beat like that with that high formation look. At least make him come out with multiple wide receivers. Oh, and some confusion here in the zones as Stokes went inside, and I'm not sure why. He was the outside cover guy, and he disappeared. I think he read that flood route. No, I don't even know what he was doing. Nevertheless, it's the first down for the Raiders on the plus side of midfield. And that pass caught by Devontae Adams, and that's the first down. He's now in the red zone. Might be taking advantage of the fact he got the ball first, and he's having looks like he might even have the ball last now. Just hope our offense has enough time to go out there and do something if he does, in fact, score here. And that's a first down. And oddly, it's the Raiders calling a timeout here. I would not have done that. So now they have first and goal at the 5. And that play goes absolutely nowhere. Stuck behind the line of scrimmage, and now we're going to call timeout because I want to save time. I was literally saying thank you for that timeout in my head when he called one. And he's going to come back out with 2 tight ends here and 2 wide receivers. Is he going back to that I formation? No. He's going a shotgun look here. And that pass caught. Touchdown Raiders. A chance to tie the game at 14. As the pressure didn't get home. It was a quick slant. I mean, quite frankly, the secondary just needs to cover a little bit longer. And the extra point is good. So that ties it up at 14. So the bad news is it's tied. The bad news is our offense is limited to basically one type of play. Passes pretty deep down the field. Good news is there are still 40 seconds left and we have 2 timeouts. So it's not necessarily done and dusted yet for this first half, and we're going to locker room tied. We can possibly regain the lead here. We just got to make sure we're safe with this ball, though, before anything bad happens. And yeah, he's going to drop everyone back into coverage here. There we go. Jacoby Myers has it, and now we're going to call timeout. Maybe that's the jab play. That jab that maybe gets him thinking, okay, I'm not afraid to just take it down and try and get some yards. So maybe he'll come up a little bit, and that's when I can take that shot downfield. And Jones under pressure, and that's undercooked. I just needed a little longer. Just a little longer to throw that pass, and he was there. So 2nd and 10 now. And that pass broken up. I'm not really too worried if we punt this ball away that they're going to score, but he's playing it safe still. So that jab I was talking about, he didn't fall for it. And that pass caught downfield. And that's a first down at the 38. That's clutch. That was big from Austin Hooper. We're out of timeouts now, by the way, so we're going to be careful here with this play call. Slayton was open. Would have been some breathing room it would have made it an easier field goal for Will Lutz. And that's pretty much all I'm hoping for at this point. Make it as easy as possible for Mr. Lutz. And that pass caught by Smith and Jigbo. Do we have time to get the snap off? Or excuse me, he dropped the pass. That might be for the best. I thought he caught it. No, he didn't. I was getting ready to clock it and he didn't catch it. Never did. And that pass caught by Aaron Jones, and he's out of bounds. It makes it a little shorter, and now we'll have to attempt it here on 4th down. He's going to try and ice Will Lutz. This is from 50. And Lutz from 50, right down the pipe. There are still 2 seconds left, so we do have to kick this ball away. Lutz, squib, fielded, and tackled in the field of play, which is all that matters, as we are now at halftime. The score, Packers 17, Raiders 14. I'm liking this game plan we got going offensively so far. All right, I think we're good. So we're going to return this second half kickoff. Which he'll probably not return it because he's been kicking them all through the end zone. But after we get this ball to start the second half, we can get in the end zone again. That makes it a 2-score game. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing offensively. But you know, if you've seen me play at all this season, you know that the first half is not an indicator of what's going to happen in the second half. So we got to stay sharp here. He's showing blitz. And not much room there for Aaron Jones, as he was disciplined on that play. Very much so disciplined on that play. So that makes it 2nd and 10. I was hoping they would that linebacker would go in, stop the run up the middle, and then I'd be able to bounce it outside and get a huge gain. Nope, not so there. It's 2nd and 10. Aaron Jones fumbles the football, and the Raiders have it. And here they go the other way, in fact. And this is a touchdown. Oh my goodness, what a turn of events. I just got done saying it. With their season on the line, Aaron Jones fumbles the ball for the defensive line, or the linebacker Jones rather, on the Raiders, and now it's 21-17. Remember that terrible loss we had against the Commanders? That was the kind of play that cost us that game, all those fumbles we had. And now we might have another game where a fumble costs us the game. And it's from our elite superstar running back. Not just anyone. I mean, against the Commanders, everybody else was fumbling, but it was not our elite superstar running back who was fumbling the football. So now I don't know. Aaron Jones fumbling, potentially costing us this game unless we can turn it back around. And that pass, oh, that should have been picked. So 2nd and 10 after that. Jacoby Myers has it on a quick crosser route, and it's now 3rd and 2. Jones, oh, he's stuffed backwards. 4th down. And we have to kick it. And what is Josh Myers doing on that play? Take the linebacker. We only need 2 yards. No, he decides to go out. He decides to do a stupid double team. And now we have to play defense while losing. You know how that usually goes for me. Usually. And the return there by Achane to the 34. Well, the Raiders, last time they were out here, they were trailing. And now they're leading. And it's not because they scored. It's because the defense scored. Here's a run for Achane. He gets a gain of 3 on the counter run. Second and 7, pass complete to Achane. Achane has a first at the 49. And it's broken up, incomplete, and then Stokes threw the receiver to the ground for good measure. In real life, that would have been a 15-yard unnecessary roughness penalty. Second and 10 for Carr and company, motioning Hunter Renfrow to the left. And that motion was his distraction as he just gives it to Achane for a 1-yard gain this time. It'll be 3rd and 9 for Vegas. So this is a big 3rd down. If we can get off the field here defensively, we can make up for the mistakes we made offensively and perhaps just get a new lease on life, if you know what I mean. If you see me play all season, you know what I mean by new lease on life, because defense has not been great. Third and 9, trips left here for the Raiders. And broken up by Logan Wilson. So that forces them to punt it away now. And this is the first kick return of the game of any kind for us, and that gets us to the 18. And not much more than that. So can we drive the length of the field and get some points now? Preferably 6. And pass caught by Austin Hooper, who has a first. And we're going to protect this football after what happened 2 drives ago now.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Green Bay.
First and 10 now. Oh, that's a bad pass, and Yassin has it, and Yassin's going to go to the house. he threw it way too far out in front. Like I was trying to hit it on the money, and he threw it straight to Yassine. And this is going to be one heck of a hole for us to climb out of now. As if the season as a whole doesn't feel this way. If we win this game, we're at 8-5, and we're tied with the Commanders, who have the tiebreaker over us because they beat us in very similar fashion. So this is like an epiphany right now. We have to win this game just to be tied with a team that has a tiebreaker over us, meaning we still need help if we win. If we lose, we're toast. We're done. Because we have to make up 2 games on them with 3 games to play if we lose this game. And that pass broken up, incomplete. He sent the house. And this offense that was clicking in the first half, all of a sudden it's just broken. It's like that Aaron Jones fumble just shattered us. And Smith-Njigba has it, and that's a first down. And Slayton on a quick catch there. That's going to make it second and short. We need a lot more than what we're getting right now because we're down by 2 scores all of a sudden after that pick 6. And that pass out in front. Smith-Njigba has it, and he's in the clear. He's gone. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. That's what we needed, just to find a seam right there. And Smith-Njigba using his speed to get away from all those guys. So we need 2 here. And the pass is complete to Jakobi Meyers. So that makes it a field goal game. And now, once again, we are asking our defense to make a play here, something that seems like it's been too much to ask for throughout the season. I mean, we did a good job against the Chargers, though. I mean, it's just the Chargers weren't that good at attacking. This Raiders offense has been a lot better. Of course, 14 of the 28 points have been scored by their defense, but that doesn't mean their offense has just been sitting back watching it happen. They've been pretty darn good. First and 10. They're going to throw it here at the screen to Achane, and Achane gets 4 out of it. So make that 2nd and 6. They got it now at the 29. And some confusion there, but the pass is caught by Ross. And that's a fresh set of downs for the Raiders. Yet again, I was there to make a play defense. That's been my problem defensively. I've been there to make a play, and I just haven't been able to make it sometimes. And a quick, he fumbled the football, and now we get a chance to get a takeaway here, as Logan Wilson has it on the recovery, and he puts it right back to where they just had it, at the 47. I don't know why he paused the game. He just quickly unpaused it.
Recovered by Green Bay.
Some new life here for our Packers right here in Vegas. And Jacoby Myers on a quick slant. And that moves to 6. We're not going to snap it again. We're going to let this run. So at the end of 3, we're trailing 25-28. Or 25-28. I usually say 28-25, but you know what I mean. If you would have told me at the beginning of the third quarter we'd be trailing 28-25, I would have been like, yikes. And it was a big yikes, except we were trailing 28-17 before that. And then we managed to get ourselves together, get a touchdown, get right back in this game, and then the defense comes up big as well. So I'm in a position where I can win this game. I believe in myself here. This is me believing in myself, a chance to win this game and keep my season afloat. Jones has it, and Aaron Jones gets to the 24. See, even little plays like that, they help just trim the margin that much more. And that pass is caught. It's a screen pass, by the way, but it was well read by the Raiders. I was hoping they would send another zone blitz. It was a man blitz. That's why they were able to read it. At least he got the pass off and he gets sacked, because that was close to happening too. Jones has a hole, and he might go. He's tackled at the 4, a gain of 20 there on that gash. So 1st and goal from there. And they are stacking up the line of scrimmage. Jones tries to lower the shoulder and gets to the 2. So now 2nd and goal after that carry for Jones, trying to get his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that play didn't work. It's a loss. Ugh. I wish there was an audible for an inside run, because the run was there, but there was nothing for inside runs. So now I'm looking at a third down situation here, which is not very favorable now. So now 3rd and goal at the 4. A field goal does tie the game, but we want 6 here. And that pass caught by Durea, the 3rd string tight end. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. And the extra point makes a field goal pretty irrelevant for the Raiders, as it's now 32-28. So here we go. Defense once again. Can we get off the field?
The Raiders
The Raiders have to go 79 yards. They don't necessarily have to do it now if they get stopped cold and get us the ball back and then get a quick stop. But chances are they're probably thinking touchdown now. They have plenty of time to do it. And that pass picked off by Barnes. And Barnes is at the 35. The linebacker who's been in these last few weeks since we've traded away our superstar linebacker, he comes up with this man coverage pick against the running back. And that was clutch there from the defense once more. Jones gets into the hole, and he's tackled just shy of the first down by the secondary. That's exactly what we want to do with the football right now. And we're coming up on this 4-minute mark here. If we can get 6 here, that would be it. Maybe. You never know. Jones, 2 yards in a cloud of dust, but we only needed 1. So that moves the sticks as well. So now he's going to bunch up that line. Comes Slayton, who stopped on his route. He makes the catch and he gets 4. I saw the blitz coming and I was like, I got to get rid of this football. And it came. It came, and it just not enough pressure that quickly, though. So now 2nd and 6. And that pass caught by Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. That makes it a 2-score game with 3:12 to go. And it's now 39-28 following Will Lutz's extra point.
Raiders 28. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Chances are he's going to bring this out. He's trying to make something happen here. Just trying to stay in my lane, and yep, good job covering that. Tackled at the 21. Yeah, we can pretty much expect passing situations for the rest of the game from the Vegas Raiders here. And he's going to call audible here. He's coming out with the 2 receivers and a tight end to the right. That pass broken up, incomplete. Jair Alexander on the coverage. And I honestly thought he might have had a shot at the pick and got our offense back on the field again. But at least he broke it up, and that makes it 2nd down. Same formation here. And that pass broken up, incomplete. So that makes it 3rd and 10 now. And ignore my phone for now. It's got 3rd and 10. I got stuck on a D lineman. 3rd and 10. And a pass. Oh, it's caught by Adams. And he's gone. No, he's not gone. He's tackled at the 6. It's 1st and goal from there. But that gives the Raiders new life. Devontae Adams. I mean, when they needed to play most, we should have known that's where the football was going to go. And he was well covered there by Stokes. It's just he went up over our 2nd best corner and got the football. Simple as that. And a draw play here that worked in the 1st quarter to get in the end zone does not work here. And now he's going to use his first timeout. Now, we are just shy of the 2-minute warning here. And that might be big. The fact that he's using timeouts now. So he's in a situation where he's feeling pretty desperate to get into the end zone as quickly as possible. That pass intercepted by Adrian Amos. And this might just wrap it up. Amos might be chased down from behind. He's not going to be. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers, book it. And we can do our little dancey dances now. A well-read play there by Adrian Amos.
Will Lutz lining up for the point after.
And when we needed our defense to make plays, our defense made plays in this game. And we really needed to win this game, too. This was an absolute must-win game for us. And a win it's going to be. Keeping our season alive. The Raiders are going to give it a shot. They do need 18 points in a minute 55. They have 2 timeouts. The 2-minute warning is now gone as of the pick 6. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders. Carr in the shotgun. He's just going to give it to Achane here. And Achane gets 3.
Number 30 on the carry. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
No messages from him yet. So that doesn't tell me. That doesn't say he's going to give up here on the game just yet. But they don't do anything stupid. It's booked. And he does give it to Achane again, and he gets a yard. So yeah, maybe he is conceding at this point, just trying to run out the clock. Third and 5. We're coming up on a minute to play here. And he does throw the ball, and it's complete to Darren Waller for a first. And now a timeout. That's his 2nd of the half. So now 1st and 10 here at the 40. You can see where our defense is aligned. It's a weird defense, if you ask me. He's going to go deep, and this is... Oh, Adrian Amos dropped it. This should have been like playing center field for Adrian Amos. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. Carr in the gun. And, of course, he's going to spread everybody out. He's going to run the football. And even though we're, like, gearing up for the deep ball, he's not even getting much success on the ground here. So now 3rd and 10, and this is an empty set. And that pass intercepted by Campbell. Another pick. Campbell down the sideline. Touchdown, Green Bay Packers. And this defense has taken over this game. Remember when it was 28-13? Midway, 28-17. Midway through the 3rd quarter, and we were feeling pretty down and out. I mean, it definitely wasn't over, and I knew it, but it was just feeling pretty bleak at the time. Well, yeah, those times are behind us, and we're now definitely we're just gonna play the rest of this game out, and we know we're gonna win, even if we somehow manage to give up a touchdown here. And, I mean, the big plays of this game, I mean, Aaron Jones, I mean, it was a competitive game in the first half. 17-14 was the halftime score. And then Achane actually got a gaping hole there, which is surprising. And the Raiders will use their final timeout, try and get something going here. But Aaron Jones fumbled the football. And it was a stupid score for the Raiders, and that's what kind of turned the game on its head at that time. And Achane is just trucking people, but it's not going to matter as the clock expires. So with that, he fumbled, scoop and score, and then the pick six, after exchanging punts, of course, the pick six by Mac Jones. That's where we were behind 28-17. But after that, he found Smith and Jigba, splitting the defenders, and found a seam, got a 2-point conversion, and then converted, and then we got a nice. The defense came up with a hit stick fumble, which set up the offense, and the offense went down the field. Aaron Jones ran it in, so that was a little bit more methodical than most of our other drives. And then the defense got another pick, and then the offense scored again, and you can just kind of tell how the rest of the game went from there. Actually, a couple pick sixes mixed in there as well at the very end with Amos and and Wilson. It was Wilson the guy who picked it? I think it was I forgot who picked it. It was a pick six for a linebacker at the end there. It was a messy game in the second half, but we're thankful that it went our way and that we got a dub here today. That, again, our season is still alive, amazingly. We lost a couple of important divisional games. We lost that game to the Commanders, which was like a wild card thing. Like, if we would have won that game, we'd be in the playoff position right now. But I'm feeling pretty good about it now. We're at 8-5. The Commanders are in the 7th spot, 8-5. And let's see who else is competing for that last playoff spot here in the NFC. So it's me. The Cardinals are they look to be out of it. So it's really just me and the Commanders and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers also beat me this year, That was a long time ago. That was a very ugly game. Don't want to talk about that one. Less so than I'm willing to talk about this one. This one was just a heartbreaker. This was just an utter messy game. But let's see, 49ers are also there. I'm assuming the Rams are ahead of them for the division. Yep, so they're in the wild card spot as well. The Bucks are winning their division. I was confused because I know Cave is a wild card right now because he lost to Ubi, the Lions, and the Lions are looking very pretty with Justin Herbert and DeAndre Swift. They are just electric. 8-game winning streak. They look unstoppable. They might be the Super Bowl favorites at this point. And they made it to the NFC Championship game without Herbert last year. So it'll be interesting to see what the Lions do. My goal really is to just make the playoffs, if I can. And the way I see it, I'm right on the doorstep, right there, just trying to hang in there. I gotta hope for, like, if I win out, that's what I can control. What I'm not in control is whether these guys win out, like Commanders and the 49ers. If the Commanders or the 49ers lose one more game and I win out, well, guess what? Guess who's in the playoffs? Me. And I remember after Commanders lost, I know you guys are going to say, well, didn't you say your season was over? Well, yeah, because it seemed pretty impossible to win all those games, even though I knew it was the weaker half of my schedule. But it's looking a little bit more like a reality. We still got to focus game to game. I mean, we definitely could have lost this one, as you saw. We were trailing 28-17 in midway through the third. So we got to keep playing sharp football just to get to the playoffs. But anyways, regardless of that, I should probably hop off the stream now. This will be my last stream from Cincinnati in the season. I'm going back to Columbus to visit my family for the holidays. Luckily, I got off of work because working in sports, it's a double-edged sword. Sometimes you're busy, sometimes you're not too busy, and we're coming up on winter break at our school, so there's a couple of girls' home games, but the other intern and my bosses can handle that. And they gave me my blessings to go, so I'll be up there. Of course, my PS5 will be with me, so I'm not going to miss any league games because of it, except for maybe when I'm down in Tennessee. We'll see about that. Hopefully, I'm able to take my PS5 and play a game down there if needed, or just hopefully I don't need to play a game while I'm down there. I was concerned about the playoff schedule possibly lining up with that. With the way it's lining up right now, I think the advances will have it around week 17 or week 18 while I'm down there. So those are both, again, every game is a must win. So I really don't want to miss a game at this point, but we'll play it by ear. And with that, I will hop off this broadcast now. This is your boy J Bob signing off, saying see you next time from League of Gentlemen. Have a good night, everyone.